3, 2, 1. What's up, George? What's going on in the House of Craze tonight?
In the House Craze tonight, we have Mr. Kevin Davis coming in, talking to us about his creation, his books. One of them is right here, Arc Fire. And we're also going to be talking about beef. Beef is what's for dinner. We're going to be talking about that in a few minutes.
Let's get it.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the dream of Medina and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the Craze. If you are an independent, catch the Craze. Making moves on your own, catch the Craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the Craze. Join the movement, catch the Craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. Yeah, you want to do it. Catch the Craze. Welcome to Catch the Craze podcast. I'm your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man, Vera. And I am with
George, the Dreamer, Medina. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of Catch the Craze. It is Tuesday, April 10th, and we are coming to you live and direct. What's going on, Sammy? How you feeling over there?
I'm a feeling.
You're a villain?
Nothing more than feeling.
Nice.
Trying to pretend. What am I doing? Feeling.
All right. Hold on. You threw me up with all this singing. Oh, you got the cup. Oh, it's over.
I got the love juice, bro.
If you haven't done so yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, comment, do all those things. Share the video. Share it. Share it out. Share it out with as many people as you possibly can. What up, Lou? Lou is in the house. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate you as always. But now, Sam. Now, what's going on out there in Texas? What's happening?
In Texas, the weather's tripping, bro. I mean, we had it was the day of the eclipse. It was the day of the eclipse, right? I'm home. I'm just thinking we're gonna get, we had cloud and some rain. All of a sudden, sirens are going off in my neighborhood. Woo, woo, woo! Pull over. So it's going crazy. So then it just got completely dark outside. Next year, I showed you the video. Hail, storm, power surge knocked out my AC thermostat. I had to go buy a brand new thermostat, bro. I'm like, damn.
Terrible. You go. Yeah, man, that's terrible. And it's funny, man. We had that you called me the next day. You were telling me about all this stuff that was going on. I'm over here making fun of you. That's what you get for living in Texas.
That's what happens.
And then that same night, last night, we couldn't come on because my power was out. My power was gone. It was gone.
Yeah,
I was way too close to the lightning strike last night. Damn, Lou, you gotta be careful. Holy cow. Yeah, no, from what I understand, you guys are having some crazy things going on.
Yeah, the weather out here is tripping. It's a whole different level of craziness out here.
Man, son.
Anyway,
so listen. So next week we were supposed to be doing the the reunion, the anniversary of the Four Horsemen, right? How we met, when we met, and all that other fun stuff. But Sammy will be traveling, so there will be no show next week. We are going to have to make that up. So we're going to have to figure out when we're going to make it up, when all four of us can get together and do our thing.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just posting. You know how I'm doing.
Yeah, spring in Texas is mental. Indeed, it is, Hugo. Indeed,
mental. It's like it's warped. It's more than mental. It's just dumb. The weather out in Texas just doesn't make any sense. It just acts up for no reason. And a lot of times there's no warning. It's just like Father Time and Mother Nature get into a fight. Next bang, it's on. It's on. It's like Toma, flying plans are flying across the room.
Jeez,
but all those conspiracy theorists, and talking about the eclipse, and you're gonna hear the trumpets and the 4 horsemen of apocalypse and alien invasion. I'm standing there staring at the sky looking for ships, motherships. I didn't see none of them. None of them. All I did was make my eyes numb.
Yeah, you're ridiculous, dude. How are you looking at that thing dead? You are insane, bro. What is wrong with you,
man?
Come on, man.
You don't know what to believe in anymore on the internet. I mean, there was some, I don't know what part of it's AI versus the real human being. And you know what they do? They take people's clips, like they doing it with Joe Rogan. Have you noticed?
Nah,
so they'll take clips of Joe Rogan talking, but they use an AI to mimic his voice and say some conspiracy crazy stuff. And it ain't him. If you look at the lips, it's not in sync with the words. I'm like, man, I say, who has time for that?
Yo, the internet is crazy, bro. I mean, well, the technology that we have now is insane, man. And this is, it's going to lead into what we're going to be talking about in a little bit. But yeah, it's freaking nuts, dude.
Yeah,
like, all that stuff that they have going on with AI and what they can do. It's insane. It's really.
I mean, you can easily be set up, dude. They don't need to Joe Rogan, my boy. I've been listening to Joe Rogan before he was Joe Rogan.
Hugo, do not talk bad about. These are things you can't talk crap about. On this show, when Sam is on the screen, Joe Rogan is untouchable. You're talking about Todd McFarlane, untouchable. Okay, can't talk about those two people. The other boy, who's the other guy? Apple.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Oh, there. Don't start none.
Those are my people. Yo, ride or die, bro. Ride or die. I got them.
Everyone knows. Do not start. Do not get.
That's how I roll, bro. I'm loyal. It's just like UFC. I was UFC before UFC was UFC, bro.
Right. Yeah.
When it was taboo, when it was on cable channel, and they used to fight 3 fights a night with no gloves, no rules, no weight class, none of that stuff.
What up, William?
What's up, Will?
William Russell in the house.
So I've been a diehard.
I blame boxing for the popularity of UFC. If boxing hadn't lost, thank you, my friend. You're the man. If boxing hadn't lost its way, and some of its champions, I don't think it would have given way to UFC that much. I think people were thirsty for something more.
When Don King was having his guys,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's
fake fights.
Don't say no and then agree with me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's how we do it, Brooklyn. No, yeah.
You said nah. You're right. But
nah, man, yeah. That's what we do.
What the hell is going on? That's because boxing turned into all you can eat with you see what I'm saying? So it gave way, right? UFC was just waiting in the wings, baby, and they just came in and bam, took it over.
Yeah,
I think people were drawn to UFC because it was next level violence.
Yeah, no one's gonna say I'm gonna take a L in UFC and get a head kick to the neck. I mean, these guys are breaking shins, breaking arms.
But think about how brutal boxing was back in the day. 15 rounds, and dudes weren't, 15 rounds just bow, and there was barely any dancing around. I mean, obviously, Muhammad Ali was doing his thing, but like in the 90s,
I got 1 round max. I'm like, can we get a lunch break?
Yeah, 3 minutes too long, dog. 3 minutes too long. Give me something else. UFC pure toe to toe, so a bit more to our roots.
Yeah, right. Man. Sure, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can relate to it, but it's just 2 guys go in and just, deal with it.
And listen, big shout out to everybody who does jujitsu, and that's the thing. But part of the reason why UFC, to me, I'm like, I kind of get into it and don't, is because of the grappling, right? The on the floor stuff where guys are just in between each other's legs, and I'm like, I know you're fighting for position. I know there are holds that are going to mess you up, but I prefer when they're up there and they just bam, they just, you know what I mean? They're hitting each other. Once they go to the ground, I kind of like lose a bit of interest.
The guys that go to the ground usually don't have a solid stand-up game.
No, but they're skilled as hell, bro.
They're skilled as hell. But what happens is they take a hit and they're like, oh no, they're gonna go to their comfort zone. And there's a lot of guys, like for instance, what's his name? The Diaz brothers, bro. Those guys are great at boxing, and they're great at on the ground at grappling, right? So they can go either way, but some guys are very strong in one and not as strong in the other, so they're gonna go to their comfort zone. Some guys love to box, right? And they'll just go and brawl the hell out of it, but they don't have a floor game. So I think, the fantastic part of UFC is that you can just be a kickboxer going up against a jiu-jitsu expert who has wrestling background, right? So you never know, you got to be prepared for all of it. So it's just like, but it only takes one lucky hit in the UFC, which is also pretty fantastic because, the best of them can have the worst night.
Yeah, no, you get hit, bro. You go to the ground, and that's the thing. You go to the ground. It's not like the ref's like, all right, hold on, wait till he gets up. Nope, you go to the ground. The guy's coming right back at you and just going at it, bro. And let me tell you something. UFC is one of those things where like the women's matches are incredible. You know what I mean? Like you can enjoy. It doesn't matter at that point.
Next level.
They're both. Yeah. Oh my God. Forget it, man.
It was like, I mean, come on. There was the era of Ronda Rousey, and then Holly Holmes comes in with that head kick. Boom.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And then
what's up, Dan?
Then Miesha Tate beats Holly Holmes,
her out,
who beat Ronda Rousey. But Ronda Rousey beat Miesha Tate 3 times, right? So it's like, it's crazy how it works, right? So Miesha Tate got Holly Holmes' number. But unfortunately for Ronda always stuck to the same game plan, and Holly Holmes was ready for that.
Yeah.
What's up?
Bryce is in the house. Yo, UFC can be over in seconds from any different angles. So you have to train for all possibilities. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man.
But Sammy, so let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing for the next year. Obviously, you're going to some shows.
Yeah. So,
and then let's get into the topical.
That's right. In a week from now, I will be in Waco at the Central Texas Comic Con. So that's coming up in a week, and then the week after that. So that's April 27th and 28th.
Yeah, that's at the end of the month. That's
2 weeks from now. Yeah. And then after that, I will be doing a book signing at Geek Out in Mansfield, Texas on Free Comic Book Day. And so that's going to be dope. And it's going to be first Saturday in May 4th. So that's dope. And then after that, I'm going to Comic Palooza. And that's in Houston. That's going to be so exciting.
Yo, real quick before you finish. May 4th, Lou's birthday, May 4th. And the only reason why I know that is because May 3rd is mine. So big shout out to Lou, big shout out to me. Happy birthday, early birthdays to us. Carry on.
Me.
Carry on.
Happy birthday
to
you.
No, it's too early. Let's
Happy
wait.
Happy birthday to you. Come on, George.
No, I'm not.
George.
Who are you right now? Who's singing this thing?
I'm Batman.
Yo, we got to talk about your leaked footage.
That's crazy.
Your music.
That's
we'll talk about that. But finish with
Comic Palooza. Then after that, Superhero Comic Con. That's a 4-day event, but I'll be out there for 5-6 days. So we're going out there on the 19th. You guys are driving out there the 19th, right?
Yes, we're not driving that. We're flying.
I just changed it because I had the 20th to the 23rd, but it's actually the 19th to the 24th. So yeah, that's a 4-day. That's a 4-day show, and it's massive. So I'm looking forward to that. I believe our boy in the audience is going to be there as well. And then
wait, hold on a second. Hold on before it is the 20th. It's Thursday, right? Thursday.
Starts Thursday. Saturday.
Yeah, so it is the 20th. 20th to the 23rd. Yeah.
When are you flying in?
You say you changed it? I'm flying in the 19th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I changed the hotel to the 19th. I had the hotel.
You had it for the 20th?
Yes.
Yes. Damn,
like, no bueno.
Nah.
And so I'm waiting for Texas Latino Comic Con to approve my application. And I'm waiting for Bell County Comic Con in August to approve. They don't tell you till June. How do you tell you to June? Anyway, so then after that it'll be College Station Comic Con. So that's my second appearance there. That's gonna be dope. It'll be my third appearance at the Denton Comic Art Exposition. That's September 28th. And then the newest one is Cowtown Comic Con in October as well. Nice. So really packed agenda, and it's gonna be dope.
Year. It's a full year of fun right there. So let's go to the chat real quick. It's live right now. Let's see.
Crazy stuff. It's like happy birthday. What's up, Lou?
Birthday.
Who's lap dancing? Who?
Whoa.
Whose birthday is Star Wars? Sit with a lift. Hey. What's up, Gil?
What up, Gil? What up? Yes, happy birthday to us cool kids. That's right, Lou. We cool like that. We need to grab Airbnb for that. What up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
What's up, Dan?
Yes,
and Cowtown Comic Con.
Yeah, I already told to make it. I forget people's names. I said make sure that my booth is next to yours.
Who, Chris?
Yeah, Chris Hayes. Yes. Gonna have to start calling Sam the road trip Vera. No, it's crazy, bro.
He's on the road. But you know what? Strategic though. Strategic. It's all local. It's all local. Very strategic.
No, dude, there is just so many. Like right now, the month of April in Texas, there's about 40 conventions in the state of Texas.
That's insane.
In April.
But it's a huge state, dude. It's a huge.
It
I mean, some of these cons you're driving 4 or 5 hours to go to, right? Right. So yeah. No.
San Antonio's a 5-hour drive.
It's pretty nuts.
Houston's a 5-hour drive.
It's pretty nuts. And the Zed, what up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, no, that's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Yes, it's a packed year of travel for you. So it's
not only that, because I'm traveling next week for work. When I get back, then I gotta get ready to travel for the convention. Then I get back, then I have another book signing, and then I fly back to the East Coast to New Jersey in May. Then I have the other convention in Houston in May. So it's like between work and my passion, it's a lot of I'm earning my mileage.
Yeah, yep. It's awesome. There's so much opportunities.
Yeah,
yes, indeed, bro. You got to grab them. You got to take them to adult movies to shoot. Busy. It's adult movies. That's what the traveling for work is, Will. That's what the traveling for work is.
That's it, baby.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Anyway.
Wait, should I say again? Happy birthday to you.
Listen, save that for May.
All right. Sorry.
So the end of the month, you're going to be doing a show. I'm going to be at C2E2 on April 27th. I may not be up. That's right. That's right. The eye surgery. Hopefully that goes well. But what was I saying? C2E2. I know, Will, you were supposed to be there. You're going out to Wyoming. Big shout out to you for doing that. But so I'll be at C2E2 at the end of this month. It is the last weekend, April 27th.
That looks fire.
I believe. Yeah. So I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to it.
If I get as big as William next year, then I'll start flying to conventions, but not until I get as big as he is.
Yeah, nah. You know what's funny, man? I want to go to Wyoming, bro. That's one of those states I want to visit. I've never been. Lou, come to Bat City on your birthday. I'll hook you up with it. Oh, nice. We need comic UFC matchups to settle people's beefs. We're gonna be talking about beef in just a few minutes. Soon. Tots and pairs with all the positive. Yeah. Big time. So that's going to be happening at the end of this month, and then in May, I'm planning a book signing for the release of my book.
Say what?
5377. Yeah, man. So look out for information on that. I'll have more information on that next. By the time we get back, next show we have, I should have some more information. So in May, look out for that. It's going to be a local signing, obviously here in New York. So if you're in the area, I'll let you know where it is. No. So Spider's Web closed. Yeah, Spider's Web's closed. But there's another one, Concrete Cave. Big shout out to them.
Nice.
No, the Collector's Cave. I keep calling Concrete. The Collector's Cave. They've extended they opened their doors to us. So big shout out to them. And big shout out to Hades from Ace of Imagination, who made that happen. He made the call and they were cool. They were like, yeah, come in. Yeah. So that's happening in May. And then I'm also going to be going to CradleCon in May. It's out in Long Island. So I'm going to be doing that, just walking around.
The island. That's
right. And then in June, I'm heading out to you. Mr. Syfax and myself will be out there. That's going to be fun. So we're going to be out there in San Antonio. So if you're in San Antonio on the 20th, 23rd, 23rd, come by. Do you know your booth, Sam, or not? Not yet.
I got to look at my paperwork. I'm not. Yeah. Because I had to pick my table. Wait, Superhero Comic Con?
Yeah, Superhero. I think that's what it's called, Superhero Comic Con.
I got to look.
Okay,
cool. You got to pick it on. I got to figure out where it was.
Nice. And big shout out to everybody in the chat who's showing love to Lou. You know, and that's some genuine stuff right there. So we appreciate that.
Lou is a fantastic illustrator and a fantastic person.
Insane. Yeah, no, she's off the hook. So we got to save those eyes, Lou. We got to save those eyes. So let's make that happen. And then in June, that's June, July, I'll be in Plastic City, Massachusetts. I'll actually be I'll have a table at that show in July. In August, I will be at Wicked Comic.
Get the drum again, Wicked.
That's right. What up, Wes? What's going on, Wes? Welcome back, man. Thank you for coming back. So that's going to be happening in August.
Oh, look at that!
I will be there in May. Pre-order. Oh, you're the man, brother.
Get that autographed copy, bro. Get the Medina.
Thank you very much. Yeah. All right, that's cool. Like I said, I'll have more information. And so then in September, I'm going to be at Baltimore Comic Con. And in October, I'll close it out with the New York Comic Con. So
that's a little too bright.
Yeah, it's gonna be. What's that? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. We're, this year's flying already, bro. It's already April.
Yeah,
it's flying. It's flying. I've been trying to avoid more surgery for a few months now. It scares. Yeah. I mean,
man. Positive vibes your way.
Absolutely, big time. We need positive. Yes, we do. Why do we need positive, Sam? Let's go into the topic.
Because if there's beef for knockouts, yeah. So here's why. Where is the
where is the button?
Let's get you.
What up, Mike?
It's time for your medicine.
Who's got time for beef?
Who's got time for all that, bro? What's going on? Public Enemy reference. Nice. Dan knows what's up. He knows what's up. Yeah. He knows what's up. Yes. So if you guys were watching last week's episode,
dude. Last week's episode was not staged, was not planned. It wasn't part of the WWE. But I think we got like 50 new subscribers because of that episode, and it's still trending. I think it's 500-600 views by now. It is crazy. That just sparked a lot of conversations on social media, which is pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was insane. So, we and the show actually we were talking about the mob mentality on the show, right? And how that obviously with what happened at the beginning of the month with one of the artists that took his life because of it. And then we started talking. Last week was nothing.
I know what you said.
I bring the heat. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, at about an hour and 20 minutes,
it was like, ding, ding.
Hold my beer happened, and it was a wrap.
That's how you Springer. That's what we said.
Jeremy.
I walked away to get some popcorn.
It was insane, bro. I got some today in case stuff pops off. I got some mini pop.
It was crazy.
But yeah, so we start. We obviously after the whole thing, Sam and I were buddies. We chat outside of this stuff, and we're like, let's talk a little bit about the time we need to create, right? And the time that we don't have. How do we have time to do all the other stuff? Because what we saw last week wasn't the only thing that was going on. I had seen other shows where other indie creators had gotten into it with each other, and they had to be talked off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's talk a little bit. The fall from last week was crazy. Yeah, it was. But so go ahead, Sam. Give me your insights on beef and time.
I haven't got time for the pain. So it's just crazy, bro.
We also got to talk about that music that's.
Oh yes, that's right.
We'll talk about that after the.
It's crazy because for me, I'm of the mindset is if I want to talk to somebody, I'm gonna talk to the individual. I don't need the world to know what the hell's going on, right? That's my perspective. Number two, I'm already strapped for time. I am not going to spend my time on platforms trying to prove a point, make someone look, what I'm saying? None of that stuff. I don't have the energy. I want to draw. I want to write. I want to edit a video. I want to do a podcast. I want to color. You know what I'm saying? I want to do some research, and I have a full-time job, and I have a family. There's no way I'm going to take any time away to do that stuff. So when I look at it, I was like, how much time was spent? Like when I started clocking all of the stuff, I was like, how much time is that? And could you have done, how many pages would that have been? Whether you're writing it or coloring it or drawing it, where, you know what I'm saying? What could you have done creatively? Right. So that's the way I look at it. My mindset is like, you and I have a philosophy. Is like, we don't give energy to negativity. We don't bring it, right? We don't bring energy. We don't give it life. It's like, look, and if I have to talk to anybody, I'm the guy that I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to say, hey, what's up? What happened between you and I? And we leave it there. But I'm not going to try to build my case on the World Wide Web to bring people into this mix, because you put yourself out there and you risk a lot. So for me, it's like, I'd rather just create. I'd rather have fun. And I don't want to get caught up in that stuff. It's just, it takes too much, the mental capacity, the emotional part of it, right? It weighs on you, and for me, it's like back in the early days of Crazy Comics, even when, and I gave an example, even when we had knuckleheads that were pushing I talked to them and it ended. I didn't use they were using forums, right? And I didn't respond on the forums. I found them and we talked and it didn't get violent or anything like that. It's like, yo, what's up? I said, I don't know you from a whole little war. Why do you feel that it's okay? And we shut it down, right? And the respect was there. It's like, oh, he showed up like an adult and we hashed it out, but I didn't go back on the forum because for me, it's like, you can't fight fire with fire, right? You got to use another tactic. So that's where my position was like, why try to go and continue to push a narrative if it was done? You know what I mean? Leave it alone, move on. So that was my thing. So there's a lot of chatter. Let's see what's it.
Yeah. Strapped for time, but
yeah,
I'm giving free passes to people that behave like he does. So before you go to the next one, Sam. So and for those who don't know, obviously who didn't watch it, William Russell was our guest last week, and we were having a very good conversation. We were having, what's up, Jay?
Fantastic conversation.
Yo, it was great. It was great. We were talking about the mom mentality. We were talking about what happens out there and all this other stuff.
The creative process, everything.
Cool. And William was cool, man. And I've met William in person. He's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Down to earth kind of guy.
Yeah.
But like everybody else, if you get poked enough times, you're gonna snap. You know what I mean? And last week was just one of those things. And now, listen, I don't know the gentleman who came on personally. Like I obviously I know him online, and I've dealt with him online. I don't know him one-on-one. I've never met him in person. But to me, to come on and do that, it kind of took away from what the message was originally on the show. And that's the time that I feel like, what are we doing? Why are we taking the time to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Obviously, we take time to do this, right? To give other independents an opportunity to come on here, talk about their projects, which is what we're doing. Will did a great job. We're having a good time, right? Yeah. And then all of a sudden, it just got dark, bro. It just got dark.
It got dark so much so that my temperature was increasing at that time.
Well, Lou said she was watching and found it draining, right? I'm done turning the other cheek. Okay, I got you.
I think he felt the need to do that. Yeah. Let's see. I can't.
Like a flag. Roll out without missing a beat. But as a creator, you're probably at least somewhat invested on the periphery. No.
What's up, Jerry?
What up, Jerry? And then Hugo was invested in people not doing stupid stuff as a result of the shenanigans. I see, makes sense. Oh, I missed something. Yeah, you missed last week, bro. I'm not the first person who has tried to do that. With many, many others, he has tried to slander and then scream victim, and he gets called out. And that's what happened. I witnessed people getting involved that probably didn't need to be. I learned a lot about people last week. Yeah, it was crazy. The conversation with William was awesome. I had to step away before the end, so I guess I missed something. Yeah, Hugo, you did. You did.
It was. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand. I was like, yo, dude. It's like, I think Will said something last time. He goes, "Come and talk to me," right? But when you choose to use a platform, you open up Pandora's box, because not only is it a sensitive subject for artists, right? And if you are a supporter of artists, you were talking about it's AI, right? And if you're a supporter of artists, you understand that it's a sensitive subject, because it's just like with automation, right? People are losing jobs in factories because they're going robotics. Same thing with AI. People are trying to, displace artists because of this technology. So it's a sensitive subject. Why push the narrative if it's a sensitive subject? Why keep pushing the issue? And so I think, and then you've seen it. I mean, you and I, we looked on social media, we saw it was the onslaught that was happening. I was like, let it go.
Yeah, that's what it was. That was the problem. It just wasn't stopping. It was like, all right, dude, like, that's enough. People need to speak up and create a zero tolerance. I'll be right back. See what no, you stay right there, Michael.
Stay right there.
He got what he deserved for asking people in slander, and people need to call him out every time. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I know. So I think everybody knows what we're talking about in the comic community.
So yeah. To the point of AI, right?
Yeah.
Again, I disagree with that thing 100%. That should not. You should not be. People should not put money into that stuff. If an artist didn't draw it, if a computer drew it, what the hell's the point, right?
Yeah.
This next month in June, actually, I was supposed to do an interview on a podcast. And for whatever reason, the person who's running the podcast had to go on TikTok and say that he was okay with AI. So if a writer didn't have money to pay an artist and he wanted to do an AI book, he should. And at that point, because it was through Ace of Imagination, we decided we're not going to go on that show. We're just not. It just because, like, and to William's point, zero tolerance for it, right? If you take a stance and say no, I'm not going to support it, you should not support it. You understand what I'm saying? It's doing more harm, I think, than I think in the arts. It has very little space in the arts. If you're talking about AI for curing cancer or doing whatever or something like that, well, later, bro, then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But in the arts, dude, you know how hard it is to draw a page. You know what you go through to draw a page and do whatever it is. And to then see somebody else kind of take a shortcut and do that, it's like performance enhancing drugs in a sport. Yeah. Right? It's like you work out and you train and you do all of this and you bust your sweat tears. And then somebody comes in, takes a couple of supplements, and they're stronger, they're faster. It doesn't seem fair. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
You know, and that's why it's banned in the UFC.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
Banned in all sports.
You have an edge over. Think of, in the UFC when you had people who were using it and they would be dominating the competition. The moment that they got caught and they had to stop using it, they lost. They were losing because they didn't have that edge anymore. They didn't have that extra something.
Right.
But so I think for me, it's exactly.
These art, yeah. It's performance enhancing drugs. That's what we talked a lot about. Yeah, we did, Mike. We did. Yeah. Oh, dude. So Michael was at a show where the person next to him was selling AI prints. Dude, I mean, and people were buying that stuff.
Was he selling it as his own art or as AI art?
I don't, Mike. Was he saying it was his own art, or was he? He might have been open about the fact that it was AI, bro. I think he was even open about it, and I think that Comic Cons should actually have an as his own.
It was his own.
That's his own, bro. As
that
his own.
Mama
wow, that's even worse.
Oh, bueno, bro.
That's even worse, bro.
No, that I don't stand for.
There should be, and cons should have let it happen.
If you're gonna use it, say that you used it.
Yeah.
But don't be trying to pretend it's your stuff.
Yeah. I don't have time for any more of the drama. Yeah, no, Lou, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's
Dragon 2, how much he makes. Damn.
Oh bueno.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh bueno. And the thing is that the average consumer doesn't know the difference, right? So they're just gonna be like, oh, this is fire.
Right.
There's an edge to with AI art. The stuff that I've seen come out, while interesting, isn't consistent. That's down. Yeah. It's a crapshoot every time. And or you got to pay the big bucks to be able to have a consistent character,
right?
In AI. So that's how they get you, right? So they get you to start playing with it, and you get excited. But then you want to really go in, you have to pay the big bucks and premium annual subscriptions,
right,
to be able to create a character that's consistent in the storyline.
So at that point, you're still paying for it. So what's the difference? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
pay a human being, bro.
Yeah, just pay somebody to do it, dude. Like, listen, I know, and we've talked about this. I know that sometimes artists can be a little flaky. You know what I mean? Artists may not give you your stuff in time. Get a real human. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's like Googling Spider-Man images, adding a mark to it, and selling it as yours.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yep.
Good point. And I think that, I don't know. I just feel like, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, it was good. It was good. Trust me, it was gonna be good. It was gonna be.
This is just getting old. It's okay.
I'm aging right in front of your eyes.
I know.
Yeah, it's nuts. But bottom line is, it's no bueno. It's no good. And if a topic like that is gonna cause beef, and you know that there's beef behind it, why continue the rhetoric? Why continue talking about it? If you want to do it, do your thing behind closed doors, finish it, put your book out, sell it, whatever. Like, to the gentleman's point, it's legal, so it's all good. Me and Boy trying our best to bring people over to us, but once they came over and seen those Miles Morales AI prints, wow, really?
Wow.
The worst is he was saying they were his, bro. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I hate frauds.
Wow. Yeah. So That is the biggest problem. Is if you're talking about a topic like this that's as polarizing as AI, for example, and somebody has
Not
already
only
told you
not only
they don't
that,
want to talk about it.
it wasn't
Nah,
about just
enough.
that. It's also the accusations of people, right? So it's like the problem that I have is that, you know, when the antagonizer continues to continue persists
You sound like
with the
Porky Pig right now. You're like,
behave, Fab
this.
Albert. So it's right. Let it go. You know, there's certain things that's worth fighting and certain things that are not worth fighting for. They're my print. They came out of my printer, my computer, the internet. Yeah, I had to write in what I wanted. Sounded like rerun.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? When you can do so much more with your and not only so now here's the other part of it.
whoa.
Here's the other part of it, right? Here's my thoughts collecting.
There you go. Here we go.
The other part of it is that you risk alienating yourself in an industry that you're trying to break into.
Right.
Right? You start tarnishing reputations, your reputation. People know people who know people, right? And access is everything, right? And you never know who you're going to run into. So you don't never know who's friends with who. So why do you want to go on social media to try to prove a point and tear someone down? Because you risk yourself. You risk opening yourself up for the same kind of onslaught that you were giving yourself. And that's what I never understood with a lot of it's not just with this situation, it's with a lot of it. It's like you run the risk. Not only that, you also run the risk of the people you trying to cultivate as a fan base. They start seeing another side of you, like, you know what? They might have liked your project, but I really don't like your messaging. I'm going to back off.
Right. And that's okay, right? That's all right if they do that. I think the problem is people have forgotten how to have a conversation or a disagreement without making it personal.
Do it
You
offline.
understand what I'm saying?
Do it offline.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, man, you and I, we've been friends for a long time. We disagree. We don't agree on a lot of things. Doesn't mean that we're gonna bash each other behind the scenes and talk all that. What for what? And this is where the time comes in. That is time consuming.
Yes.
It takes time to do all of that crap. I don't have time for it, bro. Like I have a like you. I have a full-time job. I do this. I have a channel of my own that I'm trying to promote my writing. I'm doing writing. I'm doing lettering. I'm producing books. Like we're traveling, right? We're doing shows. Who has the time to sit down, read a bunch of stuff, respond to it, and give it flames? And you know, like no, man. There's no point. We talked about this. How many times have you seen stuff on your own channel that had you given it life, it would have kept going?
Yeah.
But because we didn't give it any life,
we don't.
It died down.
It's not going to happen in my house, you know? Exactly,
yeah.
George.
I was thinking that before. People have either forgotten or don't accept. Yeah, dude, let's just agree to disagree.
Disagree. Yo, do you know how many times I have conversations offline with people?
Yeah.
And you know, we have different perspectives, right? And we leave it at that.
That's it.
I'm not screenshotting conversations and trying to blow people up. That's between you and me. And it's respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, I respect myself too much to want to go and stoop that low to try to make someone look bad. That's not my style. It's never been my style. So it's like, it's like, but you've seen that. I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, there's screenshots of this and screenshots of that and audio files and this and that. It's like, yo,
thanks.
It's like Hollywood all over again.
Yeah. I appreciate that, Lou. Thank you. I'm glad you saw that. Yeah, big shout out to Mark Torres, man. Mark Torres is an incredible. Yeah, he's an incredible interviewer, and so he did an interview, and it was great. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you. You two had a good
that's right.
Yes, dude. Yes, and
George knows what's up.
Yeah. You know what? I saved all that stuff, bro.
Toddy, he's the man. He can do it. No one can. Go, Toddy.
Yo, talk about AI and Todd. What's up with your boy Todd, bro? And AI.
That wasn't him. That was somebody in his team. He's too busy. He can't see all that stuff.
Hugo, where you at? Todd. Okay. Who are the guys? Todd. You can't talk about Todd, bro. You can't talk about Joe Rogan. Can't talk about Joe.
Oh, not about Rogan, bro.
Yeah, Dan. Respect is a lost art form for sure, brother. For sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Hey, yo, everybody that I've had an issue with, if I've had one, I don't remember the last time I've had one, but if I had one, I spoke to them personally, and we solved it. And it was always a misunderstanding.
Those soldiers were trying to agree to disagree, but oh man, yeah,
No,
man.
But then on the flip side, bro, your boy has a fan page.
Who?
Me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's talk about it. Let's bring in our guest. We're gonna talk about that.
He's not here yet.
No, he's. I think he's just waiting for the green light. I think
yeah. I don't see him in the green room.
He's about to come in. But yeah, no, we'll talk about.
Oh, you gotta wait till after the guest because we got some exclusive.
After the guest,
your boy there's a fan page. Yo, it is not what you think.
After Kev.
It ain't comics.
Yo, and it ain't OnlyFans. Okay, let's not get too excited. Let's not get too excited. Well, I know we'll bounce, but let's not do it special.
It was like, what the hell is going on? But yes, so I think we're gonna bring in our guest, and I'm gonna give him the indie news intro, and we're gonna start talking to Kevin Davis. What's up?
Yo, what's up, guys?
How's it going?
I'm doing good.
Oh, baby. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
All right. Thank you for coming on. Big shout out, Kevin. Kevin's doing a lot of big things. For those who don't know Kevin Davis, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, Kev. Tell everybody who you are and what you're doing.
My name is Kevin Davis. I am the founder of Keversal Brands, and I'm also a comic writer and a published author.
Nice, dude. Nice. And you've been doing this how long now? How long? You haven't been doing this too long.
Officially a year. Technically 2 years, but officially into comics a year.
Okay. Yeah. Now tell me, you've been doing this for a year. What has been your I guess your experience? What are some of the highs and lows of that year? Since you're new to this, I kind of want to hear your perspective on it.
Well, the lows is figuring out how to write a script. that's the lowest.
Howard, what's up, bro?
Because I didn't know what the heck I was doing at first when I first started, and I'm like, it's like I'm supposed to write a script like a movie or like what? Like what? Well, I just started researching. I was like, oh, it's actually not as hard as I thought. Well, it is still hard because you don't like, especially telling stories. Because Jesus, okay, that's a beast by itself.
Lou, I love Lou. I love it. Look, she's on it. She knows. Yeah, I did. I had Kevin on the show on the art of comic writing. We were talking a little bit about this, about how you went from like, damn, how do I write this comic? Yeah. But you figured it out. You figured it out, and you ended up with Arcfire.
Yes, sir.
Now, what were some of the things that you found, the positive things about it that you found in this year since you've been producing?
I create my own IP. And I can just do anything I want, and like without somebody over my shoulders telling me what to do.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That checker extraordinaire.
Most definitely.
Lou Pods. But no, man. So it's cool. So I know you have a few things going on under your banner, right? I know that you've kind of broken it down. Tell us a little bit about what your vision is for what you're doing for your IPs, because you have a few of them, and I know that you have different companies that you're putting together. So tell us a little bit about how you're approaching the business of comics.
Okay, so my main company name is called Keversal Media Group. Basically, it's like a publishing, photography, filming type of company I want to build. Keversal Brands, I'm actually going to turn it into like a creator-owned marketing firm, if that makes sense. Where like not only I promote my brands, I want to also promote other people's brands too, and like help get their word out about them. And like I want to give back to the people that gave to me, and so we can go together and it's not like on one sided thing. As you see in my background, Kevin's film, I call this like my manga style comic books. So under that banner, it's like my manga style.
So is this under that banner?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why when you open it, has the Kevin's film logo in it. Yeah, that's how you know it's like my manga style, and Kevin's Land is like my imprint of Kevin's film.
Okay.
So yeah. and my heart is my Kevlar's House brand production company. That's gonna be like comics, potentially movies. You never really know I never know what's gonna happen when things blow up.
Okay. All
So
right.
yeah,
So you're laying the groundwork. There's the
yeah,
foundation for something
yeah,
more than just comics at this point. You want to do
yeah,
more than just comics. Now I know you do write prose. You have some novels that you've written, right?
yeah.
I know that when we spoke, you were in the process of rewriting some of that stuff and
Yes.
putting stuff out. Do you have like a release date for some of that stuff yet, or how far are you doing that now?
With the novels, no, not quite yet, because my main focus has been on comics lately right now. So I kind of put that to the side just for a little while
Mm-hmm.
because I want to get the comics out first. I already know my second comic would become like in the summertime, and my third like around Halloween.
Okay.
So about the novels, I'm not quite sure just yet.
Gotcha. That's cool
Yeah,
though, man, that you have all that stuff ready to go. I know that when we talked, you said your mom was a big influence on your writing,
yeah,
right? And that you're actually planning on publishing some of her work. So
yep.
what has she written? What's her style of writing? Tell us a little bit about what your mom is.
My mother has multiple styles of writing, which is how I am. Is multiple styles. She writes reality type of stuff, like about her life. That's not my story to tell. That's hers.
Mm-hmm.
Sh her murder mystery is the one that really got me into the horror aspect. Because the first day she let me read the manuscript of that, I got done like a couple hours the same day because I could not put that down.
Yeah.
And she's also a minister too, so she also preaches about stuff too, about life and like how you get through like hard times. And so that's also always like on your other show I told you like I write from my pain.
Yeah.
That's where I got it from. It's like how because I grew up having anger issues, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of anger issues. I didn't have an outlet. Like I
Right.
didn't know what to do. But my mom always told me write, get a journal and write down your thoughts and get them out. And so I did. And then it turned into a novel, and now it turned into comics. So when you see like random, like when you see like a gore, it's just my pain. I went through a lot, so I had a lot of darkness in my mind. So yeah,
So you put it on paper. You
yeah.
got it on paper. Somebody asked a question here. Will you or do you plan on doing non-comic pieces?
Oh, Zoe.
Yeah.
Not like what?
I guess are you talking about more? Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess Zoe would have to
I think it would
clarify.
be pros, if that's what
I,
you're referring to.
yeah, maybe. But I think
Like
you are doing, but you're just putting it to the side for right now. The pros
yeah,
that you've written, and you
yeah,
do have stuff that's out already though. People can pick some of that stuff up already, right? Did you take
yeah.
it all down, or you're still up there?
Jack of Bunny is still up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's you can find it on Amazon, so that's still up.
That's still up, and then everything
Yeah.
else you're just redoing, you're rewriting
Yep.
everything else.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Now the Arc Fire. Let's talk a little bit about the Arc Fire. I read it. I read it. Very very good read. This is your manga style stuff, right?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what Arc Fire is and where you're going with it.
Okay. So Arcfire. I would say like if you like science fiction, alien type of things, it's like that type of story.
Mhm.
But I wanted to put it in a perspective of what if this alien is more than just so-called alien? Like he looks human, but he's not necessarily human. Basically, I wanted like a coming of age story, basically like finding yourself in a way. In the first issue, I kind of just like showed you. I guess kind of have you like guessing like who is this dude? Like where did he come from? How is he in his egg? I mean, how does he have his power? I want you to ask those questions. That's why I went so fast with issue 1 because I want you to ask those questions.
Mhm.
And as I get ready to do issue 2, I'm going to go more grounded with the story to start slowly explaining. I'm like, okay, he's this, that, and everything else in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, as you go in, when issue 2 come out, you're going to meet a vampire. You're going to meet vampires. You're going to meet witches and other creatures that's in my head.
Other
So,
creatures in your head.
Yeah.
The Arc Fire character, the main character, which is this gentleman right here, this
Yeah.
guy right here. The way you introduced him, he's a lab experiment almost, right? But
Yeah.
but there is a lot of lore, I think, that you've kind of attached to him.
Yep.
Did you make up the name Arcfire, or did you base it on some kind of ancient kind of like creature or person that existed in real life?
The funny thing, I went through so many titles actually. At first, I kind of got inspiration from different things. Then a random thought, I heard of Arc. It's like, okay, Arc. What could go with Arc? I was like, Arc Land, Arc, or I add my name, Arcfin, Arcvis, or I made it Arcfire. I was like, oh wait, Arcfire. Oh, but that sounds interesting. Arcfire.
You had me Googling that name, by the way, Kat. I'm over here Googling Arcfire. I'm like, is this real? Like, what's going on here? So go ahead. So yeah, so you came up with Arcfire.
Yeah. And then I just kept replaying it in my head. I was like, okay, screw it. I need to figure out what is this Arcfire. And I came up with the character named Theo because I based it off a person named Theo, and I added my name to Theo. So I took letters to my name and took letters from a friend named Theo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, no. And then you introduced us to a few characters in here. Obviously, the Doctor who created them. Okay, this is a good question. Shelly wants to know, can you tell us about your comics, and have you about your comics you have coming out later this year?
Yeah, the next one's called Havoc. Is actually based on Ashley's company that she has with my friend Howard. I asked for their permission if I could turn their company name into like a comic series, and I gave them the backstory of what it is, and they said, "Oh hell yes, do it." And so I sent them updates about showing, oh, this is how Volume 1 is right now, and this is what is going to happen, and they was blown away. And I said it's going to be like an anthology series, so each volume is a different artist doing it. Like Volume 1 is going to be like a manga style, Volume 2 is going to be a different style, and so on and so forth.
Is this coming out under Keversal, or is this going to come out under another?
Volume 1 is going to be under Keversal.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So when do you think that'll be out?
This summer.
Oh, nice.
Because it's actually I'm ready for like 3 more pages or so.
Yeah.
So it's going to be printed real soon. So yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And where can they get Arcfire if they want to get it? I know you have something. I believe it's still up, right? The Indiegogo.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, tell us a little bit about how they can get the comics.
You can actually go to my Instagram. I am Kevin Davis Official. You can legit find all my links in my bio. Or you go to my TikTok. Kevin's Film is right there too. It's the Indiegogo will be up till next month, so you still got time. So yeah.
Sweet, man, sweet. How's it going on the Indiegogo? How you finding that?
Shockingly well. Than I expected.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
I didn't expect to get like that many people to actually order that fast. I had like a few books on hand, so I actually have to reorder some more that I should be able to fulfill next month. So that's gonna be interesting.
Nice.
Well, I at least got your book out there and a few others out there. So, but yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, thank you. I we had an unboxing and all that other stuff, but it's been fun, man. It's been good. It's been good watching your progress and seeing what you're doing, Kev. I think you're doing incredible work. Keep it up. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see what else you got coming out, especially since it's so close. The summer is right around the corner, so I'm looking forward to that, dude. I'm looking forward to that. Sammy, you got anything for Kev?
No. I'd like you to I want to give you the screen, and I want to tell everybody about your journey, your endeavor, and give us your elevator pitch, and let everybody know how they can find you and all the good stuff. So go for it.
Well, my name is Kevin Davis. You can find me on Instagram at I am Kevin Davis Official. You can also find my business Instagram called Keversal Film and Keversal Brands. On TikTok, I'm also known as Keversal Film. And you can find all of my links in either of my bios. And yeah, I hope you come join my journey as I grow.
Awesome. So one question for anybody who's trying to break in, because you not only just come into this game, but you're coming in with like an octopus with a lot of tentacles, right? So how do you manage your time? How do you keep it together? And how do you make sure that you stay focused and on target?
So at the beginning, I kind of just winged it, not gonna lie. But as I started going, I started getting more organized. I have different folders for like different stories so I can remember when I get to them. But I always make sure I prioritize the first books I want to finish. Like that's my passion stories that I want to get out there first. So literally, if you see my laptop, I have story one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here, and it's character names, descriptions, everything for the artist, the script outline, storyline, everything the artist needs to know what he or she needs to draw for me. And I already know what kind of style I want, so I automatically go. It's like, hey, this is the script I want you to do. That's it. I always have the artist read the script first to let me know if it's clear, and if they say it's clear, boom, paid, go ahead and get started. So yeah.
Outstanding. And then now, how do you make certain that you don't fall victim to what has caused many independents' demise? And here tomorrow, gone here today, gone tomorrow. So how do you stay focused and make sure that you actually fulfill all the things that you're committing yourself to?
I take breaks in between time. I make sure at least try not to burn out. Sometimes I don't go to bed till like 6 o'clock in the morning because my brain just keeps going. And like I'm like, I don't want to forget this. Let me write this down. Like literally, I got Coke right here.
The drink, everybody. The drink.
No, yeah, the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Good save. Good save.
Good Coca-Cola. Yeah. But yeah, it really depends on the day. Sometimes I just I don't do nothing. Sometimes a day just to like, let me just calm down. Or I'm like, sometimes my friends will yell at me, say, "Dude, you need to eat." I'm saying, "Okay, I will." Good. God. Because sometimes I forget to eat and like drink water and just rest. I'm on fire. Like I just keep going and going.
My man's a speaking, man.
Yeah, I've been called that because I'm up to like 120 something scripts now in my file, and I'm adding more each day because I have like so many stories I want to tell. I just love storytelling, and I'm like it's just so freeing to just storytell my own.
Yeah.
And like
Johnny, what's up, my brother?
And like I'm not gonna lie, I started doing comics because I kind of like I got sick and tired of like the same old content coming out, like in Hollywood, like with the remakes. I'm like, can we get something original? I'm like, oh wait, I can do it myself. Let me just do it myself. Like, why do I need to wait on the opportunity? I can make it myself. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it's gonna be hard, but I'd rather work hard than sit back and just be bored all my life watching Hollywood or anything. But seeing the amount of support from other creators has been so phenomenal that it's built my confidence so much.
Good, man.
Like I'm not stopping. I'm like I don't care if I have an injury. I'm not stopping. Like you can't tell me what to do. I'm not stopping.
There you go.
Like even when I'm sick, I'm still writing. That's how dedicated I am to my work, and that's how driven I am.
That's fantastic.
That's
I think you said one key thing, which is very important. Take breaks, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely important for mental health, it's for physical health. Just to collect your thoughts and reset yourself, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's I can understand why you are putting out what you're putting out because you understand the need for rest, and sometimes people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kudos to you, bro. Yo, thank you for being on the show. Much success to you.
Thank you for having me.
Fantastic story. Keep it up. You're always welcome back. Mi casa, su casa. So shout out. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy.
Thank you,
everybody.
man.
Go get your copy of Arcfire, everybody. Thank you so much, Kev. Appreciate you, brother. We'll talk soon. I'll see you online.
All right. See you guys later.
Later, brother.
All right,
Kevin Davis.
Yes.
Kev, man. Kev's busy. He keeps it moving.
Yeah. Now it's fantastic. You know what? It reminds me of the
Later, West.
The beginning days of Cast the Craze, right? When we we had our hands on a lot of things, right? So I think the more he does it, the more he's realizing he's prioritizing, right? Which is pretty also fantastic. Is that self reflection and that perspective is going to let him be successful.
Yeah. No, and I love the support in the chat, man. Let's go, Kev. Everybody's rooting for him. So yeah, man. Keep it going. Keep it going.
There's an existing fan page.
Oh, nice segue. You didn't even segue to that. I was gonna say, just like back in the days, Crazy Comics, we had a lot of things. One of the things
speaking of that,
before Crazy Comics was
before Crazy Comics, I was in the music business and I was a rapper, right? And I released an EP, I released a single, and but when I lost my mom and my buddy got shot, we grew up in a tough neighborhood. I left the industry. Well, I walked in and somebody at work was singing one of my songs, and it shocked me because I'm like, wait, where'd you get that from? And pulled up their phone and showed me a page where my album and my songs are, and there's also a YouTube channel that has over 3,000 subscribers that was recently launched just a couple of years ago.
I gotta find this thing.
I froze. So let me share the screen.
Oh, you got it up there. All right. You're ready. You came ready for this. All right.
Yes. I'll be share the screen. So there it is.
Wait, hold on. Before you even do that, just to acknowledge some of the text. Yeah, Kevin definitely has tons of energy, 1,000%.
Yes.
Hugo says same, and OnlyFans time.
Yo, dude, it is cray.
All right, go.
It is cray. So there it is.
This is the YouTube channel?
This is a website. It's called Bandcamp. Is dedicated to my
Uncle Sam.
My album.
Is that your skinny ass up there?
That's me. That's me on that. Let me click this. Let me click that image.
Oh,
there's your boy.
Now this was altered, right? Because this is what your album looked like, and then they took it and kind of like altered it a little bit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they someone illustrated or sketched over it to create that, and you have a sample of all the songs from that album. That when you hit play, it's 9 minutes and 44 seconds.
9 minutes.
Yes, of samples. It has the first minute of every song.
You thought you were Queen doing Bohemian Rhapsody over here? 9 minutes.
I don't know. And they wrote Killer Dope Hardcore Hip Hop Demo Album by Uncle Sam, recorded in 1994, New York, unreleased before today. One of the best hip hop materials from 90s golden rap era. Damn. Uncle Sam, Angelo A&G Fucus, and Mark of Excellence come from Queens. They know each other from the neighborhood, teamed up and produced the songs, and blah, 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 blah. And it says, Sam performed throughout New York City in clubs, and that's exactly what I was touring all over New York.
Dude, so wait, and this is, I mean, we're laughing, but this is kind of messed up, bro, because they are basically taking your stuff and you're not getting any money for this.
No. I just ran into it, and there was a YouTube channel with over 3,000 subscribers. And I'm like, what? Drop the link in the chat.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. So you're getting nothing. Like this is something that's out there, and despite the fact that you're the one on that record, you're not seeing any royalties, nothing from this.
Please. So I can't play the song.
Listen to what I'm asking you. You're not getting any royalties. Focus.
I get nothing. I got nothing. I didn't get a peanut butter sandwich. Nothing.
Not even that. Damn. Come on. That's 300 CDs. That's
when I released it back.
Oh, you put it in the chat.
I did. When that mind you, I was a different beast back then, so some of the lyrics are kind of hardcore. Anyway,
Michael said you need a live version of this joint, bro.
Yo, so sorry, Judge Hollywood Rare K.
Word, you know what I'm saying? As soon as the crowd started chanting his name and asking for the links, he just went into some other world right now.
There's the moolah. Yeah, there's no moolah.
Dude, I'm right here. What are you doing?
Yo,
hilarious.
So basically, they produce CDs. when my day there weren't CDs. It was cassette tapes and vinyl.
Cassette tapes.
In my day, it was cassette and vinyl. What's the YouTube? It's on the link. If you read there more, the link is on there.
Michael's gonna subscribe. He's gonna download some music. Give him some more money.
Yeah, it's somewhere on this page when you hit community. I think it's on the
Little Butts must have sent the album.
Oh, he's already listening to it. He's already listening to it.
I just said, yo, I just said it's on it, bro.
There's two versions of that song too on that track.
Oh, clean.
There's a fast version, and then there's the original version that we created, and then they created one for like the clubs.
So you guys were a duo, or that was your solo album?
No, that was my solo album.
That was your solo joint,
and it was produced by Angelo Fucus and Mark of Excellence.
Hugo called you Hollywood Vera. That's hilarious.
Hilarious. To my surprise, because I hold a top position, a high position, and to and hear somebody singing, rapping this song, I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I don't talk about any of that stuff. But they were researching, and so I was like, "Yo, I never even Googled this."
Yeah, I wonder if I Googled Samuel Vera right now.
No, they Googled rapper Samuel Vera.
Oh, because they knew that you rapped.
Because I was talking to somebody else, and somebody overheard it. I said, "Yeah, when I was back in the days,
you were doing your Hollywood Sam stuff. See, you were doing your Hollywood Sam stuff, and somebody heard your joint. Yeah, son."
Crazy. You already heard the song. So yeah, so apparently the internet is crazy.
This is Samuel Vera on TikTok, bro. What year were you born?
Why do you want to know about that?
Because this says Samuel Vera 74. I'm assuming that you were born in 74.
No, that's not me.
No, that's not you.
I know me, man.
Yo, let me find out it's you, bro. All along.
That's not me.
You dropped that on the low. That's hilarious, bro. What we do a new one, I'll do intro. Uncle Sammy ain't no Sammy. Mess with him. Yo, what happened with so back in the days, and this is one of the things we want to talk about in the reunion show, Lyrical Style, which we'll talk about that the next time.
Mr. Lyrical Style.
You say
remember that song? Remember that?
The battle rap. Of course I remember the battle rap, bro. I was the producer on Lyrical Style's track.
Yeah. That's what we used to do skits on Catch the Craze.
Yeah, that's right.
Comedy skits.
Mike San Martino with the real Sam, please stand up. Oh man. Yeah. So you are.
That's crazy, bro.
Somebody stealing your music, bro.
That's crazy,
terrible.
Bro.
That's tough. From 1994. I might have to finish listening to it. I started listening to the Little Butts.
Did you?
Yeah, that beat slaps, as the kids say today. Oh man. Yeah. So that happened.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Incredible, man.
Let me see, Duty the musical. Yeah. So yeah, that was it was an interesting week at work because for a while there was a group of managers all huddled up. I said, you guys just can't spread. I said, no.
Done.
I said,
spread right now. You're spreading it.
No, but this is to our peeps. Right?
Oh, okay.
No, this is to our peeps.
You'd be surprised. Some of these people are following you already.
I know. Crazy.
They're probably watching the show right now, bro. Big shout out.
But yeah, so it exists. That was the old days. That photo was taken by a photographer who worked for Playgirl magazine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because of that photo and that photo shoot, they wanted me to pose for Playgirl, and I said no. The club DFW area.
Oh snap!
You guys,
it's your bootleg version right now.
Horrible.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So that was
got to perform live for everybody.
That was interesting.
Yo, so let me ask you a question. So I wonder what happens. Let's say, for example, you decide to start rapping live right now. Some of those songs. I wonder if you'd get a copyright strike for singing for singing your own songs.
Maybe because of the tracks themselves. The lyrics I own.
Okay.
I don't own the tracks, the music.
So you can go a cappella.
Yeah.
I
can put my lyrics on another track. Like I can create my own track and do my own lyrics with my own track, and produce that. But the tracks I don't own, the lyrics I own.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead, man. Go a cappella.
I own the copyrights to the lyrics.
Go a cappella, bro. Let's do this.
Whitney said, "Come with me."
Got your brolic right now. So okay. Not today. Next week, everybody. Not next week. No. 2 weeks from now, Sam will do an a cappella version of one of the songs on the track. So make sure you come and watch the show in 2 weeks.
Lyrics over AI generated tracks. Oh, there you go.
That's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go a cappella.
Those are some lyrics, bro.
Yeah, go. I mean, put the MA thing up. Do what you got to do, bro. People want to listen to these lyrics coming from you, from the creator. So in 2 weeks, come check it out. There will be no Get Your Meds.
You're gonna need your meds.
It will be Uncle Sam. It will be Uncle Sam live.
Oh my God, dude! 4 Horsemen show. Yeah, we got to reschedule the 4 Horsemen too.
Okay. Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, man.
Good show tonight, brother. Good show tonight.
It was a good show, and thank you everybody for coming out. Wow, I mean, it was a packed crowd tonight. Thank you so much. And thank you for participating in the discussion. And positivity all the way, bro. There's no energy for the world is toxic as it is, bro. This planet needs more positive energy, bro. This planet is a living organism and it thrives on energy, and we got to bring the positivity to keep it healthy, bro, because there's people out there that are just trying to destroy everything, and we don't need to add to that stuff. But yeah, man, if you watch the show tonight, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done it, share it with a friend. If you're listening to us on replay on any of the audio channels, leave a comment, let the algorithms work, because when we grow, the indie community grows. And we don't just want to grow because we had scandal. We want to grow because we have fantastic talent on the show, right? We want more eyes on the guests that come on, like Kevin tonight, right? We want more eyes on them, and so they can reach a bigger, broader audience, and we can only do that with your support, and we appreciate you. We're the longest running, first ever independent comic book podcast ever. We are the OGs, and we've been doing this since 2005, and we do it because we are the audience, and we are the creatives, and we represent them. So it's for us, by us, like FUBU. We thank every single one of you. Thank you for joining us tonight. With that said, I'm Sam, the Crazy Man Vera.
George the Juma Medina.
And we are out.
It's just easy. It's not.
Crazy. Acquiesce.
No, it's talking about my friend Acquiesce. I met him. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh,
he described me. He said, I'm the
what? Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. To Catch the Craze. You are listening to Catch the Craze. On Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.
Candy girl.